In this second part of search engine optimization, what I want to try and cover are some of the other aspects of the code in your website. We've looked at how you find that code in the first part, and in this I want to discover the importance of the description tag, whether keywords are useful today, what are header tags and image tags and how they can help the accessibility of your website, how you go about writing search engine friendly copy, and 3 golden rules and 4 actions to try and do to make sure that your website is well optimized for Google. So what is the description tag? Well, it's used to describe your website to searchers looking at your site's results in the search engines. And by that I mean the viewer may be able to read the description before they click on your website. So let's go back to the Visit Somerset site. This is the Visit Somerset site description tag. Official tourism information for Somerset, find things to do in Somerset including events, leisure activities and so on. That's what it looks like in the code of the website, and that's how it appears in Google under a Google search. It's taken from the code in the website and it's replicated in Google. So how do you go about getting your description tag right? You can have up to 160 characters in your description tag. So you should include your main keywords. For example, hotel, West Somerset, Exmoor, holiday, accessible holidays, wildlife walks, if that's the area of the county that you're in. Keep it page specific as well. So just as you have a title tag on each of your main pages of your website, have a distinctive description tag as well. And ensure that it is in keeping with your website theme. The third aspect are the keywords, and these are the words that describe the content of your website. So for the Visit Somerset website, it could be Somerset tourism information, holidays Somerset, holidays self-catering Somerset, and so on. Now Google now ignores these keywords. However, some other search engines may still use them. And the keyword tag can be useful for variations of words that you have not used in the main visible text on your website. So it might be plurals of your keywords. It might be incorrectly spelt alternatives of words or semantically similar words. For example, we know in Somerset that you spell Bridgewater without an E, but somebody from Birmingham or from Hull may type in Bridgewater with an E. You could embed the wrong spelling in your keywords, but keep it off the visible text of your website. And the same thing with the word accommodation. A lot of people misspell accommodation with a single M rather than with 2 M's, so you could put the misspelling in your keywords. The next point I want to cover is header tags. Now the header tags are used to help Google assess the copy within your website. And other than the title tag of your page, which we covered in part 1 of this search engine section, this is probably the most important tag. What does it look like? Well, in the code of your website, it's got these square brackets either side of it with an H1 or an H2 or whatever, saying to Google, this is a header. Underneath this is some important text for you to index and read. So let's go back. That's what it looks like in the code of the website, and that's how it appears on the website. There it is, a big bold header saying Visit Somerset. The fourth tag are the alt tags, the alternative image tags. So let's take a picture. This is a website in Devon called Hideaway. It's a self-catering accommodation. And if we roll the mouse over some of those images, a little box pops up. And it says photographs of Hideaway, bedrooms showing fantastic sea views. Now the importance of having the alt tags is that they make your website accessible to people who may have images switched off, may have a site-related problem, they can't see pictures, but it enables them to understand, or if you like, read what pictures are on your website. And people who are using screen reader technology can pick up additional information. But also, as important as this, is that it'll help Google to interpret the images on your website, and this will naturally help your natural listing. There are 3 tips I want to give you about writing for websites. Content is king. That's the first tip. The second tip is content is king. And the third tip is slightly different. It's content is king in capital letters. Content is fundamentally important to get it right on your website. So here are some writing tips. Don't feel tempted to copy text from another website. Google is very intelligent. It will spot this and your page may not get listed as a result. Find and promote and work on your own niche, your own unique selling point in your tourism business. And don't forget about your human visitors. You know, text that is stuffed with keywords will not read correctly. And this could affect your natural listings within Google. And I'm going to give you an example of this, of a keyword-laden paragraph, and how you can rewrite it for your human viewers. So write for visitors and not for search engines. Here it is. Seaview Cottage is an award-winning Southwest Tourism 5-star inspected self-catering accommodation near Minehead, Exmoor and the Quantocks, overlooking the Somerset coast. It has a Green Tourism Business Scheme Award, plus a David Bellamy Award for its award-winning gardens. So the promoter of this business, or the designer of this business, has thought, I'm going to stuff all these keywords into the text on my website, the visible text on my website. Now Google will spot this and it won't help your natural listings. So don't be tempted to do this. Write it with bullet points instead. Welcome to Seaview Cottage on the West Somerset coast near Minehead. Point 1. Point 2. We are proud winners of a Green Tourism Business Scheme Gold Award for our commitment to sustainable tourism. Point 3. Relax in our beautiful gardens where you may see deer early in the morning. Enjoy invigorating walks along the coast path or on Exmoor. So that is writing for human beings rather than for search engines, and that will help you with your natural listings. So 3 golden rules. Focus on writing good content for your website. Don't be tempted to trick Google. You will get discovered and you could get blacklisted. And if you don't believe me, go into Google and type in BMW space blacklisted. And you'll see how that major German car manufacturer tried to trick Google and had its website delisted from Google as a result. And follow Google's own rules, which they make freely available to all website owners. And you can find them at google.com/webmasters. So 4 actions to take. Review the tags on each page of your website. I've shown you in part 1 how to access them. Think about what your visitors are looking for when you write or you rewrite your copy. Talk to your website designer and ask for these updates to be incorporated into your website for next year. And follow Google's rules at google.com/webmasters.